of course, for years, a year and a half, not years, been taking hydroxychloroquine from the beginning with zinc.
This baller, dude.
I've taken Z-Pak, the erythromycin, as
30 months, Jesus, I'm old.
Jesus. Dude, this station is kind of baller though. It's baller. I don't like circle deaths like that.
Pepler
'cause I
3
can't
months
play
into
games,
radical
but I mean,
station.
I could watch the relief factor all day with this. Oh no, we got a bunch of stuff to do. What is? Do people know about this? Jesus
Howl
Christ.
this, sussy.
Damn. Guys,
Colin
we
Powell was
did
a
this?
war criminal. Why
It
shouldn't
actually-
we celebrate the death of a mass murderer?
Oh no, the noise gate. Rage.
What the fuck is your mic set up? Now you don't have to speak close to it at all, by the way.
Oh okay.
Here, it'll pick up everything now.
No, I don't have any
You
setup.
use like a webcam mic?
No, I use this, but my
This is why Mitch
on my
McConnell will
audio
never
equipment
die.
that doesn't do
There's
anything.
literal life
It just
plot
it just
armor
gonna
stored in that
it's just
everlasting
plugged in,
Nazi
but
of
no
his.
settings.
Oh yeah, I don't do shit either. I change the noise gate just sometimes when I have guests on.
Oh, okay. So you tell me that if I upper my noise gate, it'll sound good.
Well, what kind of microphone do you use?
I have this,
Oh, you have a SM7B?
the Shure or whatever.
Yeah, if you increase your noise gate and you speak
0
closer
ads for
into the
15
microphone,
months.
if you don't mind doing
Thanks to
that,
my GSP.
then yeah, it'll be better quality because it's not picking up like stray sound, like random sound.
Oh, okay, yeah, like the wind and whatnot,
Yeah,
like the chimes you got.
yeah, that's
Any
what I'm
tips
saying.
on finding purpose
See,
in
that's
life
like-
in Lost AF Sag?
This place is pretty cozy though.
Yeah, this is it, dude.
This is
multi-million-dollar house, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
this is as LA as it gets, really.
What?
This is as LA as it gets. But you should have seen the thing that I rented. That's fucking LA and a half. I've ever seen it.
What happened?
Everything happened. The place is disgusting. It's like an expensive rental, and it's fucking disgusting.
All right, you sit on this.
Yeah.
I gotta, and then when you guys gotta go, just you know, you can pull out whenever. There's another chair if you want to pull it. If you want to be on camera.
I'll wait right here.
Chat's
Okay.
crazy.
Chilling.
All right. Well, regardless.
Unless we're gonna talk about the house and stuff.
That was fun though. Who is this guy?
This is Dennis Prager. He is he might die now actually. He got COVID. He's like a fucking terrible right wing. He's a terrible right wing commentator. He's awful.
So he's like you, but then opposite side.
Yeah, but like I'm not awful.
6
You know what I
months
mean?
long.
Or at least I don't think I am. What is this?
Okay, that's fair enough.
This is Overwatch, bro?
Oh, watch World Cup. You know, there's only a few of these in the world.
Uh-huh. You got to mention in the article about me. You caught a stray there for no reason.
Oh.
He then tweeted a video on stream between Piker and Felix xQc Langale, who was banned from Overwatch League in 2018 for using homophobic slurs against the installs against another player, where Piker talks about his experience hiring sex workers
XQC
for no reason. Like, I get so
Jeez.
mad.
Damn, they went hard on this one.
I mean, I fucking hate it when they do this shit. Like, it's just
They
so
went
whack.
hardcore on this.
It's so whack. Here.
Can I get a welcome
Oh,
to the
you're
jungle
good. I feel
XQC?
like-
They actually went hardcore.
I feel like I'm getting a glimpse of what Felix would look like if I wasn't in his life.
What do you mean?
From my situation?
Damn.
Wow. Wow, that's ruthless. First of all,
It's a little cleaner than his would be for sure. Your PC is actually in a case, but it's a halfway glimpse at least.
So
Okay.
At
Hey,
least.
look at the floor.
Dang,
No
16
scratches.
months.
It's waxed up and whatnot.
yeah, I mean, I think I live all right. Like, I live normal. Like, I got a
No,
normal.
this is very much giving me his first apartment vibes.
Oh, to be fair though,
Very
this used to be way more cozy. I just took all this stuff out and moved it into my house.
Oh, okay.
So that's why. And the house is a mess too right now because there's like it's like stuff everywhere.
Oh well, that makes more sense. I thought this was like
Braga
where
is
No.
you
in love with
chill
the
all
cocoa.
day.
I mean, this is
19.
this is quite literally where I chill all day because this is where I
Well,
stream.
yeah, of course, but I mean like chill, not work, chill.
No, not right now. That's where all this stuff is
Now,
is
yes.
empty and different now because I've been moving.
God.
I just on the boxes behind you. Yeah, that's my PO box address. Lil Krish is crying at school. Yeah, I can't believe Lil Krish. His two favorite
What's
two
good,
favorite
Mr.
streamers are hanging out with one another, and he's stuck at school, getting bullied in the bathroom probably.
Yeah.
Wait, you did the moment of truth too? Did you watch Moment of Truth?
Nope.
Did you tell
xQcl.
X you mine his content like the Moment of Truth?
What the hell is that?
He's never even watched it, motherfucker. Why are you lying?
Maybe I watched like an episode or two or something. I don't know.
Mm.
Probably not. They only had like a couple, right?
Why did you
No, they
invite
had,
the
like-
pizza delivery boy inside our giant?
They had like fucking 30. They had like 30 episodes, but like they got canceled. I'm trying to find the episodes that were like never aired. There's some crazy shit.
Oh wait, they had the unaired somewhere. Just like
They were never like some of the episodes never touched TV basically, or I think they like pulled them from TV.
what wasn't an episode of like Ellen DeGeneres
No, it's
where she that wasn't aired with like Kanye or whatnot. That was terrible.
No. Moment of Truth is like when I don't think Kanye was on it. It's like they asked like couples. Do you guys want something to drink?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, please.
xQcl.
What do you want?
A Coke.
Go check the fridge. I mean, I only have diet. Everything is diet, but
Oh my god. Oh my god.
but I have some stuff. How'd you get the guy from the
Love you,
article?
Dad.
Isn't he like #1 on Twitch or something? Yeah. This is how the rich get richer. This is how the rich stay richer. We just hang out with one another. You know, #1 and number 13 hanging out. Well, #2 technically. It's a 0 sugar diet Mountain Dew. It's very good though.
I think I'm betraying someone somewhere somehow with this drinking this 0 Mountain Dew.
Why?
It feels like a crime. Mountain Dew's like this cool, hype gamer drink. Like Mountain
Yes.
Dew is like 0. Boo, dude. It kind of tames it so hard, dude. Come on now.
Okay, what we're supposed to do now, which is obligatory, especially since Adept is here too, is we gotta watch Joe Rogan videos and then we gotta rate every streamer on attractiveness.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. We're
Yeah,
not.
that's it. Yeah, I forgot. That's the formula to make it on Twitch.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Rank
Isn't that what you
bullshit.
do every time a girl comes over though?
Pretty much.
Unironically?
Pretty much what I do. I mean, I do watch Joe Rogan. I try to like, well, cause I have a lot of stuff to cover, so I try to go through the stuff that I'm trying to cover. But Joe Rogan is like the easiest one to fucking cover with like a random person who doesn't really know too much. You know?
So you just default to it?
Yeah.
See, he wakes up and he has content already lined up,
Mm-hmm.
and then people literally, they have to line up content because they have to do the news, right? And then he covers
Just
the news.
watch the latest
Yeah.
H3.
Why do you have
Bro,
two
super
webcams,
stoked
though?
for the next episode.
That's usually for when I have like when I'm doing an interview on stream, so the guests can see me as well. But that one's like
okay.
fucking broken right now, I think. So it kind of sucks.
Otherwise, you have to use OBS virtual camera and whatnot. It's
Yeah,
janky.
it sucks. Well, I mean, the easiest thing to do is just shut off your camera and then reopen it in Discord,
Sussy.
and then just get your camera and their camera from Discord. I don't know why more people don't do that.
Yeah, two cameras is the way to go though.
We'll do a drip or drown stream soon.
Drip or drown?
Yeah,
What is
when
that?
we go like fucking purchase clothes and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. So look good or drown.
Yeah, drip or drown. Yeah. Number 13 uses a webcam. Number 2 uses a webcam too. We have the same webcam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have literally identical setups, except for my
Actually,
circular.
you have 3 monitors and a stand-up desk. You're actually kind of nicer than his.
Yeah.
This is one of the most Norman memes I think I've ever seen.
Don't speak ill of the dead. Don't be an asshole while you're alive. You don't like
yeah,
it?
but I hear the message. It's just that sometimes when you put something so a good message in a very bland way on an exciting meme, whatever, it comes across as like Norman. It's like Normandy.
I mean, it is Normandy. Well, politics memers are gonna be doing like Normandy memes, but because it's like politics, it's never actually Norman, because oftentimes like the shit that we meme about are so different than what other people are talking about. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Unless it's like a fucking congressperson pulling out like one of those like Scooby Doo, you know, like you pull the fucking mask off.
Yeah, you put the mask on. Yeah, that's a classic. And then they go, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. That's funny though. That's a good meme.
Yeah.
An actual good meme.
Another good
One
meme
minute
is
left.
running an ad break at the top of the hour. I don't know if you know that. Yeah.
Mine's automatic.
Yeah, I know. Mine is not. I run it myself manually at the top of every hour.
That sounds like labor.
Yeah. And of course, there are ways to avoid
Let's
those
go
ads,
counting, baby, percent
some of
ad.
which I cannot say anymore.
So subscribing is one of them.
Subscribing is one of them. That's true. For $5 or for free if you have a Twitch Prime. That's right. Anyway, if you that's one way to do it if you want an ad-free broadcast experience. There's other ways too. I don't know how. Here's the ad break now.
Man, your chat always has this thing where they type only one word, and they do Pepe La.
Yeah, they always they're saying Pepela AD. I don't know what that is. They're saying Pepela AB.
Pepe La A B.
What could that be?
What could that be? Abovi.
Yeah, it's like Ablager. I don't know.
Doing my part.
I don't know what that is.
That's funny.
Yeah. Turn XQ off 2x speed. This is like
That
he's.
guy's been spamming that for the past hour.
Yeah, I read him. Finally, I read him. Finally, I read.
I know you acknowledged him.
I did.
That's so nice of you.
That's like, I mean, it's a good meme. Good meme. Anyway, so yeah, Colin Powell died.
Oh, he died. I thought he was dying.
No, Colin Powell, not the white guy. Do you know who Colin Powell is?
Nope. Who does that? It sounds like a meal you get at a.
No, Colin Powell was a statesman who, wow, what a fucking title, dude. Colin Powell, trailblazing soldier and statesman who made the case for the Iraq invasion, dies of COVID at the age of 84. Yeah, made the case for Iraq invasion, as in very publicly lied to leaders of the international community, okay, about Iraq having weapons of mass destruction, which was a complete fucking fabrication, complete lie, so that they could justify invading Iraq, which led to, you know, millions and millions of people.
But how did he know that they had him or didn't have him?
Well, because it was faulty information. It was like not even workable intelligence. It was just like completely. Watch Vice. I know you guys like watching movies and
Vice?
shit.
I like Vice. I just think sometimes they're kind of.
No, not Vice News. I'm saying Vice the movie by Adam McKay.
Oh, okay, because Vice, sometimes they're kind of off the handle. And I think, do you like Vice?
I like Vice. I mean, I
like
like
the
Vice,
very
and sometimes I
informative
don't like Vice.
See, I like the very informative stuff. I like when they're very like under the point and they're investigating stuff. That's what they do good. And then when they do bad is when they're all their drug shit is kind of weird. Like all of the like mushroom shit is kind of weird. It's I don't know. It's not the best.
He thinks it's Vox. No, Vox doesn't do like a lot of mushroom drug shit. I think that's Vice. Vice does that, no? But yeah, no, Vice used to be really good. Like their old stuff, you would not be able to show on stream. Like they used to they would just do like insane documentaries about like crocodile in Russia.
Oh yeah. I saw it old Vice.
hell
Now Vice is more tame. They've tamed a little bit.
Yeah,
I want to get Dave's chicken.
yeah, it's the best.
I love Dave's chicken.
I eat it every day. Like, I mean, not every day, but whenever I order food instead of making my own, that's what I do. That's what I eat.
Oh, I love Dave's chicken.
When you just push everything. Everything here is just like unimportant at this point, you know?
Damn. Okay. Well, continue on.
Anyway, so Colin Powell, who's being written about very nicely here, who was the former Secretary of State and the chairman of the Joint
Sorry
Chiefs
for
of
my
Staff.
juicer
He
xQc.
died from
I'm sorry for
COVID
my
complications
juicer
at the age
xQc.
of 84. So he was vaccinated, but he also had like, I think some kind of cancer. I forget what it is. And he had a weakened immune system following a struggle with multiple myeloma, a cancer that directly affects the body's ability to fight infections. So despite the fact that he was vaccinated, he still died at the age of 84 from COVID. And regardless of how the media is choosing to celebrate him and his past and his history, the real momentous occasion was when Colin Powell straight up fucking lied to the entire planet about yellow cake and weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, is that where the meme comes from? The normal meme? Or like, oh, somebody died, but you can't make fun of the dead or whatever?
Yeah.
Because it's bad. Okay. Well, I think my take is like, if you're news, you report whatever. And
Yeah.
I don't think that because you don't say bad things, when somebody was to die, it doesn't mean that you also have to say nice things either. I think if you're reporting, you can be neutral about it, right? And just say, this person has passed away, right? Not say, this person who this that has passed away. I think being neutral about it can be pretty good, no?
Always yay. Kicking
Yeah, I mean, news can be neutral, but there's also a lot of power in that neutrality. Like, for example, if a really horrible monster dies and you don't actually cover the monstrous actions that they took, specifically war crimes, for example, well, then you're kind of running cover for them. And the thing I always talk about is that people regularly do this for people in positions of power. Fuck, I hate these, like.
Okay, how about this? How about that? How about this?
Here.
Let's say, right, that this has happened to me, right? And you could say boom, 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 and then you'd be like neutral, and you say who was known for his controversy, and controversy is in blue, right? And then you would click on it, and it would link to the things, the articles, whatever, that are these things. But you don't have to slam it in there.
How many people have you murdered? How many deaths and destruction are you responsible for?
None, but
exactly.
You have a reference that leads to that. But other than that, you can just say like the bad things and blue, and then you click, and then there's articles or whatever. But I think on it is kind of weird, regardless of who it is. I think on it, you know, like
I think you're a Twitch streamer, so obviously when it comes to like Twitch streamers, or when it comes to like regular entertainers or whatnot, unless they've done like horrifying things, remembering them and like remembering them in a positive light is fine. But if it's like someone who is monstrous like George H.W. Bush, or monstrous like Donald Rumsfeld, who was also responsible for a lot of the death and destruction in Iraq, for example.
Well, what about someone like Michael Jackson?
Someone like Michael Jackson? That's a good question. I have no good answer for that one, because that's like super controversial but also incredibly important figure. Ultimately, I care about the politics of it. Like, I care about the political people, and not necessarily like celebrities. I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, okay, but I understand that you know the extent of the damage of this person, and then you can quantify whether it's justified or not to be like that. I just think sometimes people go through hoops. As long as things don't go, I'm like a very, I need to stop doing that. I'm a very slippery slope person. I think very slippery slope. So whenever I think, oh, somebody did that, then they open the doors for everybody to do it, and everybody does it like across the board, you know. But if something is really, really bad, I guess you can kind of like
hassle, declare
what they did, and if it's bad, it's bad. You know, you can't really sugarcoat it, right?
Yeah.
Can you text me the Wi-Fi?
Look,
paper?
no, look behind the router. Just like don't unplug me though.
You don't say.
Yeah, that would be terrible, but it's there.
Okay. Continue on to watching whatever.
Desert Storm trading cards featuring Colin Powell. What is this?
Desert Storm.
Oh, they had Operation Americans love doing shit like this. Operation Desert Storm. They had trading cards.
Dude, these should be NFT'd.
Yeah, they switched it over, and that's another fucking monstrous villain that can't believe he just survived.
Dude, imagine that you pull like the biggest monster. Dude, come on, it'd be kind of hype. Even though they're monsters, it'd be kind of hype. You get a pack of cards, you get a bunch, and you pull the biggest monster, like war disgusting Andy. Holy shit!
Dick Cheney.
Foily.
Yeah, no, the Dick Cheney would be the worst one. A Stallion helicopter. They also have a CH-53 helicopter. I mean, this wasn't even a fucking war. The Desert Storm was like nothing. You know what I mean? Here's the scene from Vice. Here, you should definitely watch the movie from 2018.
We've been working with these focus groups and advertising executives to try and sell the war on terror.
I reiterate, we are still being recorded, and there still may or may not be clients back behind the two-way.
These guys are pretty sharp. Go on.
There's a problem. The results show that people are confused.
You all support the president.
Dude, how fucking insane is that that's Christian Bale?
What, it is?
Yeah, dude. I mean, he was so fucking good. You had Steve Carell. He's Dick Cheney. This entire movie is about how like Dick Cheney basically fucking nearly damn near single-handedly fucking caused the Iraq war. That's what I'm saying. And it's like all accurate. real life events that they're basically
Jamie,
recreating.
Thanks for keeping
Yeah,
me entertained
vice president,
during work.
past vice president under the George W. Bush administration.
Doesn't he have his head carved out of stone in the park thing?
Did he? I don't know. I mean, maybe.
No. You know, like
X is giving off happy
there's a
vibes
place where
and
there's
I love
big
it.
stones and they have carved presidents or whatever. Where is that at?
Oh, Mount Rushmore. No, no, dude. Dick Cheney is a vice president. He's not on Mount Rushmore. No, no.
WQC.
There have been no new presidents on Mount Rushmore. That's funny.
Jesus,
Okay. All right, here.
You hate terrorism.
So they're literally trying, they're focus group testing what kind of message would be better received by the broader American public if they were to go to war in Iraq.
Interesting.
Yet you're
Right
still
now they're already
confused.
in Afghanistan
Can you tell-
and they're trying to sell the war in Iraq. They're literally like getting together and they're saying like, how do we fucking get Americans to get excited about going to war in another
But
country?
I have a question. Why do they care what the public thinks? Can they just do whatever they want? That's kind of what they do most of the time, isn't it?
Well-
Do whatever they want?
That is a really great question. Do you want those?
No.
Those yours, all of them. They're yours now.
Oh,
Sorry,
thank
too
you.
late. That's a really,
From your PO box?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, no. Christine's a friend. Like Simply Neological, she sends them.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she doesn't only send them.
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
What? No,
What
no,
do you mean?
no. It's not like that. Wow, that's another Canadian that you're disparaging right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. And who works with the Canadian government? You're going to jail, dude.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, she works
I'm
with.
not going home.
Yeah, she does statistical analysis for like the Canadian government.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. Jail for you, dude. Yeah, that's right, dude. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so that's a good question. So that is the main difference between a country like the United States of America or Western neoliberal democracies and a country like, for example, China. A country like China, in a lot of these circumstances, is operating in what we understand as authoritarian. So what that means is they're just like, we're going to go to war here, we're going to go to war there, and they basically unilaterally decide, and the public doesn't really have a say on it. There's really no mechanism outside of like outright revolution or something like that to be able to combat a system like that. In a country like a Western neoliberal state like the United States, they still have an authoritarian attitude, especially as it pertains to like going to war, or especially as it pertains to shit like this, right? They still are going to do it regardless, but they try to sell you on it. So they try to like massage the idea that like,
Our socialist
you
babies
came
do
up
in
with
one
it,
month.
you know?
How do you feel
like, come on, this is a good idea.
Hasan?
You came up with it. You democratically decided that this is good,
Okay,
right?
makes sense.
So that's the main difference.
Okay, but what if people are mad? What do they do? They're gonna protest. They're gonna get mad. They're
And
gonna
they
riot.
did.
Out my
Yeah,
And
but
they
then What do
did.
you do though?
And it doesn't matter because then the police come in and they fucking say, shut the fuck up. This process is known as, well, before the police, the process that the media engages in, and like the New York Times is responsible for this as well, like advancing the lie and not being skeptical, is called manufacturing consent.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm trying.
yeah, your mom said it. Manufacturing consent.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's up, fam?
Can you mute it real quick?
Sure.
A whole year. Whoa. Less than 3.
Tell me why.
You gonna do that?
Okay, I'm unmuted. I'm just letting you guys know.
You need
And
that.
then you'll be back, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll go. And I'll go again.
Yeah.
We get some food.
Oh.
Let's chicken.
Tim Pool said you didn't go on the podcast because you were concerned. Okay, I'm turning off the noise gate and stuff. I'm turning it back on. You guys are good, right? Are you staying here or are you going? What's happening?
He's gonna.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll take the noise gate off then if that's the case.
Love you, Hasan.
But
wish you happiness.
so the person who asked that question, the Just Curious Andy, first and foremost, Tim Pool asked me to do this before there were vaccines that are readily fucking available. And also, I always told him that I would be perfectly comfortable and perfectly capable of doing his podcast as long as we were doing it on the internet. Like, it was at the fucking peak of COVID. He wanted me to travel across the fucking country and like, he wanted me to travel across the fucking country and go and fucking go over to his to where God knows wherever his fucking studio is to debate him. Like, I find that to be a ridiculous demand or a ridiculous request when there were other alternatives available. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Well, you want you to go to this podcast or debate him?
this dude wanted me to, you know, go on his podcast, and I was like, yeah, of course. And this is like in the middle of COVID, no fucking vaccines are available yet. I think it was like in the fall when like cases were fucking skyrocketing too. And he was like, you know, do my podcast. Would you like to do my podcast? I was like, yeah, sure. And then he was like, all right, you need to fly and we'll put you in a hotel. And you need to fly over to you know, the other side of the fucking country, when I'm like living with my mom at the time too, and I'm like, and there's no fucking vaccines available. I thought that was an insane thing. I was like, dude, let's just do it over Zoom. He's like, no, we can't do it over Zoom.
Why not?
Why the fuck not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, he just didn't say. He was just like, I can't do it. And he had other guests on video call for his podcast too, so he just lied. He said he doesn't have the capabilities of doing a Zoom call.
Wait, and who's this guy? JC?
No, JC is just curious. We make fun of people who always say just curious because people love saying like, oh, what's da just curious.
Okay, when I say JC, I always think of Jesus Christ.
No, yeah, Jesus Christ, JC, my main man.
Oh yeah, they have like a long dialogue, right? And it ends like in sort of a question. It says, "Just curious."
And it's like they're never just curious.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
literally like, you've literally pumped it full of fucking psychotic shit in the middle. Like, that's not a question. You're like trying to attack me. So, you know. Pope dropped a bomb on the world. Oh yeah, Pope is like, I love socialism. Socialism is sick. Didn't he?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, the Pope said that. I mean, the Pope has like always been.
Wait, the actual Pope himself?
Yeah.
His name was
Pope
Bernard?
Francis. Pope Francis.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he says he dropped this fucking bomb. He says, I ask all the great pharmaceutical laboratories to release the patents, make a gesture of humanity, and allow every country, every people, every human being to have access to vaccines. Straight up, I agree. Bill Gates said no to that, by the way. He was one of the people, he was one of the main people that were like fucking advocating to not do that. Yeah.
Wait, isn't the one that like said that something like this could happen or whatever? Isn't the vaccine like a solution?
He did, but he was also okay. He was the guy who definitely oh fuck. Do you have like issues with your fucking camera?
Oh, sometimes.
Not focusing. Wait, are you good? Whoa. Listen, there's a lot of secret stuff going on, okay? So we gotta fucking be, yeah, Android Andy. We gotta be sussy a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
For maximum juice. Anyway, this has turned into a Snoop Dogg stream. Okay, shut the fuck up, chatter. I did mean to mute on purpose. Anyway, all right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, Pope also says, in the name of God, I ask great extractive industries, mining, oil, forest, real estate, agribusiness to stop destroying forests, wetlands, and mountains, to stop polluting rivers and seas, and stop poisoning food and people. I mean, this is like what a fucking real man of God is supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is like Christians fucking
1 year hassle.
love Christianity until like a Catholic leader literally fucking advocates for what Christianity is supposed to be. If you like if you're gonna behave like Jesus Christ, all of a sudden everybody's like, yeah, no, fuck that. Jesus Christ was a pussy actually, and he was a fucking socialist piece of shit. His hair was too
long.
his hair was too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not very religious. I don't know if this is very common. This is to me. This looks like a spoken word. It looks like a slime. He's about to rap, spit some bars.
In the name of God, I ask financial
money
groups and
socialist
international
facility
credit institutions to allow poor countries to assure the basic needs of their people, and to cancel those debts that so often are contracted against the interests of those same peoples, Spitting bars.
This is
My
actual
brain
fire.
has been rotting
No,
for
it's
10
not,
years.
dude. Wait, hold on. Hold on. What kind of beat can we rap on this?
You gotta put the what was it again? Like Shook Ones Part
Nice.
1 or whatever. That's crazy.
This is like some Logic shit, dude. Like this is literally. Okay, I think
What?
this is fine. I think this is the best song to rap over it.
Jesus.
In the name of God, I ask the great extractive industries, mining, oil, forests, real estate, agribusiness to stop destroying forests, wetlands, and mountains, to stop polluting rivers and the seas, to stop poisoning food and people. This is so bad. It's literally like, you know what this is? It's like fucking backpack rap, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. Penis rap? No, it's like flowing like gravel, flowing like gravel. Right rappers are back in a big way, dude. Okay. Okay, you ready? Are you gonna do this one?
No, I
You gotta
can't-
do it.
I can't participate.
Do it.
No.
In the name of God, I
The
ask.
media, stop the logic, post-truth, disinformation, defamation, slander, the unhealth, attraction, dirt, the scandal, contribute to human fraternity and empathy with those who are most deeply damaged. Woo!
Yeah.
Damn.
Bars. This is the whitest I've ever been, dude. Take that W banner off. You don't deserve it. This is a full-blown W stream. You see my banner, dude?
Is the climate plan gonna
Oh,
be cut because
that-
of
dude,
German
that's
genetics
Aden.
and Abbey?
No. That's mine. He stole it from me, dude. I'm the real W streamer. He's a fucking L nerd, dude.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
This is anything I think TikTok. Oh, you do have a TikTok. Do you tick a lot?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not even remotely. I don't do any of that. What? Women are hoes and don't deserve to come? I said it. Okay, dude, I'm trying to keep this shit together currently, talking about relevant, newsworthy things. Meanwhile, you motherfuckers are like literally desperately trying to change the subject to like irrelevant shit right now, okay? I'm trying my best here, boys. But you're killing me. That's the Sigma tweet. Yeah. Anyway, how is this socialism? These are the worst kinds of motherfuckers in my community, but like they're not even in my community. They come in and they're like, bro, every little thing you're supposed to do is supposed to be like advancing
100% of
socialism.
xQc.
And it's not even like advancing socialism, but it's like advancing my understanding of socialism immediately. It doesn't matter if you fucking stream 8 to 10 hours a day and in which you do you cover a broad scope of subjects. It's always like, how is this socialism? Shut the fuck up,
Oh,
dumbass.
it has to be always to the point,
Yeah.
always maxed out.
Yeah, that was the dumbest thing about the house thing too. Oh, they meant the Pope? Oh yeah, no. I joke about saying the Pope is socialist. Yeah, it's not. It's not actually socialist. It's just like his values are definitely not aligned with the capitalist establishment. Anyway,
Eliminate the bourgeoisie now for weird.
yeah. I'm liking white boy autumn rap. Felix, please make him game. We're starving.
No.
Yo, we are. Have you played Back for Blood since it came out?
No.
Why not?
I
You
usually
don't
do
like
other shit. Also, there's a couple new games that there's like a weird like Space Tarkov's very sick.
Space Tarkov?
Yeah, it's like everything you don't like about Tarkov is like not in it. So all the lack of like clarity. It's almost like a Fortnite looking Tarkov. It's very sick actually.
Two Goats House.
Ah, interesting. What is it called?
The Cycle Frontier. It's actually sick. Sid plays it. I'm entertained. I like it a lot.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. It's called Cycle. Okay, got it. Why is there a furry popping up on the bottom left of the screen every now and then? That's my fucking little. That's my dog and my brother's dog, bro. That's like a mascot for the stream. Anyway, the Pope is literally advocating for UBI and more labor rights. Base Pope, yeah. So of course Catholics are fucking pissed because he came out with this. Evo Morales once gave him a hammer and sickle. Jesus Christ on a hammer and sickle too, by the way. Like, he's definitely
Okay, but accepting a gift doesn't mean you approve of it, is it?
No. He is though. I mean, dude, if he's accepting that gift and also says shit like this, then he definitely approves of the ideas. Yesterday, Pope Francis gave a speech calling on ending the weapons manufacturing industry, debt bondage of poor nations, and all sanctions, saying it's a form of neo-colonialism, while also calling out the present system for its relentless logic of profit. And of course, every fucking conservative and every Catholic that's like, oh, I'm actually really religious, was like, yo, fuck this Pope. Like, he fucking sucks.
Okay, but what are they gonna do about it? They can be mad. What then?
They're gonna be I mean, they're just gonna be mad, and they just like kind of avoid him for the most part. They just like don't talk about him for the most part, because it's like immediately hypocritical that a person who is like put in a position of power because of like their knowledge over the religion, like he's the most powerful fucking religious figure in Catholicism, and he's saying all this shit that goes completely against like the majority Catholic nations and their understanding of the world.
Okay, question then. When the Pope speaks, how can people listen? Does he tweet?
My don't say it out loud. My brother. Hold on. Anyway, they're threatening to primary the Pope now. They will say they got to the Pope, yeah. And then the alt-right Q-fucks think he's a communist pedo. Yeah, exactly. Well, alt-right thinks everyone is fucking...
So how does he spread the message? Like, does he go on his little post and he speaks in the mic, or does he tweet, or does he say that Facebook?
He does everything. I mean, this motherfucker literally, the Pope is supposed to go all around the world. He like washes people's feet and shit to show humility. I mean, that's how he spreads his message. He's the fucking Pope.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He tweets, he does a bunch of different things. As a Catholic and a socialist, thank you for calling out how base Pope Francis is. I mean, he's pretty decent. That doesn't change the reality about like Catholicism or the Catholic Church and pedophilia, but you know, he does all of that shit. He has an Instagram too, apparently. Like X's question, dude, very clear and concise. Great questions.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he's also Latin American, so there's a lot of fucking socialism that happens there. You know what I mean? Anyway, but they're fucking mad. They're mad because they feel like this conflicts with the way that they understand the world, because they've been subjected to capitalist brainwashing their entire lives. I don't even fault most people for the most part, because like this is just the world that they were born into. They can change though, but a lot of people don't want to. He seems based until he talks about abortion. Yeah, he's the fucking Pope. Of course he has like, bro, we are talking about the literal fucking Pope, dude. The #1 Catholic on the planet. Of course he's going to have shitty views about LGBT to a certain degree. And of course he's going to have shitty views about abortion. Like, that's not even,
where you are.
You're ridiculous. Like, what, you think the Pope needs to, like, you know, be fucking gay and shit, and like be like, yeah, I love abortions, please do more. Is that what you expected?
What if one of the popes, the most influential, decides that he feels now a different way about some of these topics, and he voices that? Does he get cast out? Does the people go crazy? What if the one that's supposed to push some of these core values of that religion, or core fundamentals, like some of the stuff around like LGBTQ or whatever, right, and goes against what the people have been saying, and boom, does he get like kicked out? Does it no stop talking or whatever?
I don't know what the actual process of like, you know, changing the Pope looks like, but I know he's Argentinian, not Italian. I don't know what happens like when the clergy or whatever get fucking upset at the Pope and they want to change it. I don't know if they can. Like, I don't know if they can like literally I don't know if they can like excommunicate him or change him or anything like that. You know?
They can't. the Giga Chad just he fires them. They don't fire him. He fires them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, for the most part, yeah. Argentinians have heavy Italian roots, by the way, so the impression isn't the worst. The Pope is pro BLM. Catholics believe the word of the Pope is inspired by God, so if he decided to fully support LGBT rights, it would technically be considered canonical. Yeah.
The Pope isn't elected based on knowledge. He's elected to power by cardinals after they all pray. They can't talk about it, and after praying for guidance from the Holy Spirit, they vote on who it is. Which
Motherfucker!
makes Catholics mad that Francis is joint terrorism.
Okay, okay, but like the group of individuals that they're picking the fucking Pope from are like the most knowledgeable people about the religion. Okay, so like it makes it even worse because like God fucking chose him, but ultimately it's literally like that's the number one guy, dude. He's God's number one guy. Like, you know, just like Kanye said, God is my bestie, you know, and that's what the Pope says.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he looks at his backyard and he thinks he sees Messi, you know? The most knowledgeable about touching children, tilt him xQc. No, he's been asking good questions. The Popes have all had to grind for rank 1 all season. Yeah, that's right. New Great Schism Part 2, baby, let's go. Apparently he can be removed from his position, I guess. Dude, I don't really care about the fucking choosing the Pope shit.
It's confusing for me because in French, Messi means Messiah.
Felix with the backwards cap gonna make
You know?
me act up. Give me
Yeah.
a real kiss for
So it's-
12
so it's
months.
But he is a Messiah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, can you put, hold on one second. The official position of the church is not that questions for xQc will fill every pothole in Montreal with your millions of dollars on mine. Will you fill every pothole in Montreal? Felix, come back to level and fill up every hole. Oui.
Chat, link him the smallest pothole in Montreal. Link it to him.
What is that?
It's a video of a. No. No, it's a meme. You're not gonna find it. No, you're not gonna find it like that. Somebody needs to link it.
No? Okay. He's got 2 phones, dude. Tell X to stop fake laughing. Damn, dude.
They called me out.
This Montreal potholes. Is this it?
That's one of them.
What the fuck is this, bro? Why is this like this? Merde.
Qui risque de nous pas la merde? Look at that.
That was-
It's actually a good video.
That was a dog shit pothole,
No,
dude.
Just watch. There's a bunch more.
Wait, do you just like sit around and watch? You are aware of this video with 9,000 views, bro. You watched this video already?
Yeah.
You just sit around and watch Montreal potholes.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, what the fuck? Damn, dude. Canada really is America, bro. I swear to God. Like, I mean, it literally is in the continent, but like...
How crazy that last Dono was. I was just saying why Catholics get so mad. It's not because they elect
Tabernacle!
It's because by their own doctrine, God literally chose him. So to go back on that or try and get him out would break the church.
Chat, leave the one with the whole cars in it.
That's insane. It gets fixed every spring.
That one from Samir in the chat.
We're
Some guy named
Why did you
Samir.
have a Finnish flag on the
Yeah,
table in the background just
He
wondering
said this
as
one.
a Finn smile?
Keck.
Aiden,
Yeah.
Nid de Pool, Montreal, Quebec. What? Bro, that's not a pothole, dude.
This literally looks like the road in
Oh my
Chicago.
God, his car's smoking, dude. Wait, that's not... Bro, this is not a pothole. This is like a sinkhole at that point. You know what I mean? That's like a different thing.
That's the meme, is that the potholes are so bad they're all sinkholes.
Why is it so bad? Why don't you guys fucking like have better
The roads are not built properly, and also there's problem with construction. It's controlled by the mob.
Oh, to be fair, snow and ice are murder the roads.
Jesus, dude.
This is crazy. What the fuck? Bloc Québécois need to do something about this. What the fuck? The mob runs Montreal. They filled this one with bricks. This account is funny.
19-month anniversary.
What the
Can I
fuck?
get a
Fill him
welcome
if
to
you
the
got
jungle?
him. They just patched it up, dude. That's crazy. We are stupid about research when it comes to how we build roads. Yeah,
Jesus,
that's
dude.
nuts. Salt fucks this shit up every winter. Oh yeah, true. Whatever chatter mentioned about the abortion is pretty sure this current pub has been the first to allow to use a condom, so at least he's allowing some birth control. That's crazy. It's the fucking conditions, right? It's like the I'm just like putting my hand over just to be safe. You know what I'm saying?
No, we're chilling.
All right, let me get my phone back then.
Yeah.
It's the wait, you didn't do the thing that I
Yeah, because she's not picking up the fucking phone.
okay, never mind then. It's fine. We'll do it later. Ask Felix how long has he been wearing those pants? How long have you been wearing these pants?
Oh, just one day actually. They're brand new. They're
5
washed.
months hassle.
They're brand new, boys. They're washed. Okay. xQc is Bloc Québécois. Oh my god, dude, you were in it. You were in the fucking
Jesus.
yeah, they put you out as the fucking main man.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's such a good picture.
The mountain of level. The lion of level
Jesus.
is here to save, is going to separate Quebec from Canada.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Do people even want that? What do you think? Do you think it's good if they're separated? I think it's trash. I think it's stupid. I think it's gonna be like the Brexit.
Yeah.
Was the Brexit good by the way? Was it? Is that a
No,
good
it
thing?
was fucking terrible for the UK. Like absolutely terrible for the UK.
Holy wow.
Yo,
I
congrats
just
on Bethesda
got
for getting the
chills.
Montreal street construction
Down on
contract.
the same video. Absolute chills while we are
How come
live
your
taking
chat is
that
always
fragment
yo?
to the chat? Can we get some Donny RP?
Why don't you have one
Holy
spoiler
cow,
chat and one
anxiety.
stopped chat?
Only smartest percent frogs will understand.
I do.
Wow.
I mean, I do that. I stop this and this keeps scrolling usually, but sometimes I forget.
Okay.
But yeah. Please ask xQc where you can try a decent poutine in LA if such a thing exists.
No, it doesn't. You can't.
Why would he know that? He never leaves his house.
Yeah. Also, you just wouldn't be able to because the cheese the cheese curds are really hard to get,
Oh,
and they're not gonna get the Quebec vibe.
yeah. There no label province in LA. What?
Yeah. It's a store called it's a fast food place called La Belle Province.
Let's go
It
to
means,
La Belle Province.
has mods
it means
hassle.
the nice province, which is Quebec. The and they make poutine, and what a poutine really needs is not love, it's carelessness. That's what.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this. You, in 15 minutes, I'm gonna have Alex Press on, who wrote for the New York Times about the IATSE strikes.
Can you skip this SNL skip,
And
please?
also,
It's honestly
before that though, we got to talk
Use
about
a
this that's
BT
going on right now. So there's a lot of strikes happening all around the country right now. One of the most prominent ones is the John Deere strike that's occurring right now. John Deere is a famous manufacturer of trucks and equipment that people need for farmers. And apparently the strike has been going on. They have like reasonable demands, but during that process, the John Deere Corporation, the bosses, have tried to engage in strike breaking and continue manufacturing the product, right? So one thing that
strike though.
they're striking because the CEO during COVID, these guys got fucked over hard. They had like insane deadlines, and also on top of that, like they weren't getting their deliverables basically to be able to
We
produce
put in the
stuff.
hours.
Yeah, we're gonna watch this in a second.
Yeah.
They weren't getting their deliverables to produce stuff, so the line was like being held up. And there's a lot of overtime, and the pay structure that they have is based around KPIs like key performance indicators like a shared KPI basically, where if you produce like this level of output and you're 110% more productive, then you get paid out like, you know, a 5% raise and shit like that.
Oh
So,
yeah, I think we had that. Some workers had that at where I used to work at a beer factory. They had these indicators or whatever. If people performed well, they get bonuses or whatnot.
yeah. But of course, you can't hit those performances if deliveries are not coming in on time because of the supply chain problems caused by COVID. So the CEO during that time, when John Deere showed record profits, I believe it was like $6 billion in just last year alone, the CEO's raise was 160%. The CEO got 160% raise. They couldn't even give the workers a 5%, or they gave the workers only 5% raise. Well, inflation is 5.4%, so technically they didn't even get a fucking pay raise.
They got a discount.
Yeah, so exactly. So the CEO, the company's profits went up by 60%. The pay raise for the workers was awarded $1.64 per hour over the next 5 years. So that's like nothing. So they got very mad, and the union got together and decided to
Why did
strike.
why did products go up then? Because people are farming a lot during COVID, and because
13
the
months.
farming is
Let's go
affected
chat.
by it. But I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean that's one
Because
reason.
can
People are still
farm.
buying. Yeah, people are still buying their product. They want to buy their product. I mean, profits can go up for a multitude of different reasons in the current way that like our economy is designed. Our corporations don't necessarily get a lot of like increased additional profits exclusively because of additional demand, but additional demand can factor into it. In a lot of instances, profits literally go up because they'll fucking merge with another company. They'll buy another company. They'll get good coverage. They'll fucking fire half the staff. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden they're more lean. So it's fake for the most part. It's not literally and directly because they're making more. I'm sure the farmers were taking advantage of some PPP loans, maybe. Yeah. So basically, profits go up. They're not getting fucking, they're not realizing the profits that they played into, that they generated as the workers. So they say, fuck this, we want more. And John Deere says, fuck you. They say, okay, fuck you back. We are going to strike. We're going to do a work stoppage. So what John Deere ended up doing is they took fucking people from the corporate side and engineers that are salaried employees that are not unionized, and they gave them they basically gave them licenses. They like quickly trained them and gave them licenses so they would operate the machinery. But this is like really heavy machinery. You can't just like fucking get in without any like expertise. So basically what has already happened is like they're like hitting the tractors, they're fucking up the fucking assembly line.
That's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, they literally put like the accountants and the fucking managers and shit on the assembly line, and they're fucking up. One of the ways that they're bringing people in through the fucking strike, through the picket line to cross it, is the Deere security, the private security that they've hired. Oftentimes they're literally cops. Has been transporting people in and out. Presumably this is because people are scared to show their face while undermining the strike.
Yeah, but this guy doesn't show his face, but he shows his plate number. So
I mean, that's probably a company car, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're fucking literally bringing the scabs in with Jason masks, dude. That's fucking dystopian as shit.
That's kind of scary though.
So let's watch this. Let's watch this video from More Perfect Union.
Did you know that I have my a license in Quebec to drive machinery like forklifts, genie lifts.
Who the fuck?
Lifts.
Bro, who the absolute fuck would let you touch machinery, dude?
I used to work at a beer factory. I used to work at a Budweiser.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude. They're giving it to everybody, huh? They're giving it. What did you get it in a fucking cereal box? Is that how they gave it to
Yeah,
you?
I got lucky.
I would not trust you behind fucking heavy machinery, dude. You worked at a Budweiser factory?
Yeah.
I thought you cleaned toilets and shit. I thought you were a janitor.
I did a bunch of stuff over there. I did renovation projects. I did cleaning projects. I did filter changing projects and a janitor a lot.
That's pretty tight that you were forklift certified.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And also the genie lifts also. You know the big one at the ground, and then it's like a big machine on the ground that moves, and then there's a big arm in it, right? It's called a genie lift, so I can say.
How do you spell it?
A genie, like a genie. It comes out of a box.
Oh, like, oh, that?
Yeah, it'd be like that. Just go on images. Yeah, that one.
That one?
Yeah.
You know how to fucking move one of these things?
They're really easy though. These are like toys. They have like 8 buttons and it's like back, forward. You just gotta know like what not to do.
That's fucking sick, dude. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, well, but let's watch.
Yeah,
So
watch
we're gonna watch the 10,000 John Deere workers who are currently on strike right now before we move on to the IATSE strike and have Alex press on to talk about it.
We make the product and they are making billions of dollars on our back.
All these people have been in there during the whole COVID pandemic, coming to work and every day, with the potential of exposing themselves and their families, to this, but they came in and worked anyway. Do I see Deere and Company, kind of recognizing that and trying to reciprocate in any sort of way? No, I don't.
John Deere makes $6 billion a year. They threw peanut shells on the floor and asked us to scoop them up. Well, guess what? My dad and me have carried this in 1986. We're back. We're union strong. We've got the community behind us.
Sounds fair to me.
I've worked at John Deere for 19 years now. The reason why we're striking is, 1997 is when Deere divide and conquered. They made the 2-tier wage system where, new hires coming in after the 1st of October 1997, got paid less wages, didn't have health care after retirement, a pension, which is about 1/3 of our predecessors. And, we've basically been taking concessions from that point for the last 25 years.
They keep coming back for more. It never stops. Once they got you on the run.
They're projected to make between $5.7, $5.9 billion this year. Their third quarter reportings have it surpass the record-breaking year of 2013. CEO John May got a 160% raise. Look, I make $20.82, I think, an hour with the proposed contract that we voted down Sunday by 9 out of 10 people voted down. We sent a strong, clear message to John Deere that, a dollar raise an hour is not going to do much for me.
I make $19.60 an hour as a welder.
Wait, and these are unionized?
But just for the whole factory,
This
they
is
would
pretty
like,
low for-
I think they need a $5.
$19.60 an hour. It's like, dude, you want to know how fucked up America is? There's hella people in the chat who just went, what the fuck? That's actually pretty good wage.
Unionized, big company and whatnot, expertise, long time at the company, it's not a lot.
15 years to make $19 an hour as someone who's a fucking like certified unionized welder, dude. That's insane. Like, that's literally insane.
Yeah.
And even that is like a dream that is not even achievable for so many. So that's the fucking, that's the unfortunate reality. That's why people get so fucking vicious, especially on the internet, like, because Americans are so fucked, like American workers are so fucked, so supremely fucked, that it creates an environment that is really hostile towards other workers because they're like, well, they have more than me. Fuck those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's only by comparison and by perspective, which is kind of weird. We were unionized at the factory, and as a janitor, I was making $23.5 an hour, just fucking mopping up as a brand new employee.
Yeah, that's socialism, brother. That's fucking socialism. $20 an hour is a little less than what minimum wage should have been. Now that we had minimum wage kept up going with the times since 1980s, yeah. Union welders made like 50 an hour tops. That's so fucked. Yeah, there's people in here that are making less than that. I mean, dude, the federal minimum wage is still $7.25.
That is insane.
And we couldn't even raise it to $15, even though it's insanely popular. Okay? Like, it's insanely fucking popular. And because of a couple Democratic senators and the entirety of the Republican Senate, we couldn't even fucking get it up to 15, which was like broadly popular in the states that the senators said that they don't want to fucking raise it on. And that's the leftist side. That's the Democrats.
Well, but in most states, though, with $10, you can't do anything. And if there's two of you, for let's say, you have a partner, 15 bucks combined, you can't do anything with that. What are you gonna do with $15 combined an hour? You can't even live.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. It's really, really fucked up. And that's why people are like, fuck this shit. We don't want to do this anymore. That's why you see like people constantly crying about fucking how there's work shortages happening everywhere. Like, I can't get my fucking tendies. I can't get my fucking treats on time and shit like that.
Question then. Isn't it the job? kind of like the government order to compute like, okay, cost of living in here with our minimum wage. Oh, if you were to work full time in here, you would just die over time. And fix that? Is that their responsibility to fix that?
It would be, but the American government, or most capitalist governments in the Western world, their entire job is to protect and serve the interests of capital, those who own the corporations, those who own the businesses, rather than the workers themselves. The workers get scraps, right? You get like enough that you don't literally fucking die or starve or don't live out in the street, but not so like, and that's pretty much it. They want to keep you as thirsty and as hungry as possible, so you take on those fucking jobs for shit pay because you're desperate, but not so hungry that you realize you're backed into a fucking corner and the only way to get out of it is by fighting back. So that's just the way it works here. That's why we have no fucking unions in this country. Only 10% of our workforce is unionized. We don't have collective bargaining agreements that protect the entirety of the industry. It's really fucked up. Squid Game at Deer, yeah, they literally are pulling a fucking Squid Game right now.
Dollar raise across the board just for the fact that we can go to a fast food place and make as much money and not wear our bodies down.
John Deere offered workers a 5% raise between $2 and $3 over the next 3 years. They also want to end their Automa factory.
Wait, hold on. Where it's comfortable and I make decent money. But there are other plans, other people in this plant aren't making the money they should.
I'm already a labor grade one, but definitely for the people that are out on the floor building these machines. I'd like to work around people that are happy and feel like they're valued.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking out for the guys that come next, you know, our kids, you know, the kid down the street, or the guy who needs a job. You know, we have to look out for the people, you know, that come here in the future.
My grandpa, my dad, uncles, aunts, I have family members on both sides of the fence.
It's no longer about, are my employees happy to be here? Do they feel compensated? Do they feel like their benefits support them? So I mean, that's for me, that's part of this fight. You know, Walter Reuther, one of my favorite quotes of his was that the UAW doesn't want a bigger piece of the pie. We want a bigger pie. We want it to be bigger, and we want there to be more out there for everybody, not just ourselves. That's what we're really truly fighting for.
The reason we want to look for the future is because of this little boy right here. This is my grandson, Aiden, and he looks at that factory with admiration and joy that his grandmother works for John Deere, and that might be his job one day. And I don't want to ruin something that would potentially be my grandson's. So we want.
And the thing is, I'm gonna pause for a second, but the thing is, like, these guys aren't just Democrats, they're not Republicans, like, they are workers, right? So they are right now united on the issue of class, their class interests. Because as workers, your boss doesn't give a fuck if you're a Democrat or a Republican. Your boss only cares about the shareholders, right? The lifeless, faceless shareholders that are God knows where, that own like a controlling stake or have all of their interests protected by the company. Their entire job is to fire you if necessary, to work you to the fucking bone if necessary, only to improve the profit margins so the shareholders get more. So those guys, some of them are Republicans, some of them are Democrat, it doesn't matter. What they're doing right now is collective action so that they can get back more of the profits that they generated.
Yeah, but fuck the margins. I mean, they're making a lot of money this year, right? They're making a lot of profits. Can it, even if they put a very small percentage of that amount that they made increase, if they put that on extra pays, it could go like, they would have enough funds to increase the pay for everybody, or a good amount of people for like a lot of years, right?
Yeah, so that
$5 a month.
That itself is the main problem. At the heart of the issue is that would mean eating into the profit margins. That would mean that like the shareholders who own the company within the stock market, they get less money back. Their stock prices are lowered as a consequence of that, because the profits are the profits are lower. So when that happens, that breaks the entire fucking system. Like the entire system design falls apart. So that's precisely the reason why companies fight tooth and nail to push back against unionization efforts, to push back against collective bargaining efforts like this, to push back against strikes, and break those strikes because they would rather fucking die than let the profit margins diminish even for a little bit.
But if things are going great, why not get? If things are great, why not make things good for workers instead of decent, so that it continues to be that way and even be better, and maybe the profit margins are even going to increase.
Well,
and people are making more money
because they don't think about it as like sustainability. I think capitalism has rotted our fucking brains. Like it's just everybody thinks about short-term profits and greed. They don't think about this they don't think about this from the point of view of sustainability. They think about this from the point of view of, man, shut the fuck up, donos. Holy shit. Okay. All right. Just 1 second. We'll get back to all of your fucking personal problems in a second. Okay. I'm trying to think here for a moment. So it's greed. That's the main motivator here. It's quarterly earnings reports. That's the main motivator here. And it creates a system where like they don't even care about sustainability, but instead they care about exponential growth, constantly growing, constantly fucking improving profit margins, right? And that's unsustainable. And I'll point it to you from what we do, right? Like if I had all of the interest to make as much money as I possibly could, and you're in a similar situation as well, like we would constantly be doing ad streams, right? I mean, that's so much money. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sell out ad streams, fucking subathons, fucking media share shit, like non-fucking stop. There's so many ways to really fucking skyrocket. You'd be like Miskiff. That's the greatest
good one. But okay, but listen, the thing is though, is that the thing that I don't really understand with shareholders sometimes is that they already bought the shares, right? The shareholders, they already bought the shares and whatnot, and they have a portion. I get they have like a portion of the company or whatever, but technically, I guess I just don't understand stocks that much, because why do they control things? Why can't they apply pressure? They bought in for the company to do what they do best or whatever, or like, I just don't get it.
Yeah, they buy into the company, and the board has what is known as a fiduciary responsibility. The board literally legally has to do, and this is built into our system, they legally have to do whatever the fuck they can to make sure that they're not hurting profits. They have a fiduciary responsibility to the shareholders to ensure that profits are not diminishing. Okay, so that is straight up, like it's illegal almost in situations like they could just boom fire you from the board if you actually worked against the profit margin and literally said, fuck the shareholders, we are going to give better we're going to give more of the profits back to the fucking workers.
Okay, it's almost like if let's say I was gonna.
But the point, wait, let me go back to sustainability really quick, and we got to have Alex on in a second. But the point about sustainability is this: if you didn't care about your audience, if you wanted to fucking shill, if you wanted to sell out, you could literally just fucking constantly do ad streams, do merch all the fucking time, all this other shit, and some of it would be cool, some of it wouldn't, whatever, right? Take on ads that you don't give a fuck about.
Makes sense, yeah.
All the take on sponsorships, but you don't care about that. You're like, you already make a fuckload of money, and so do I. Okay, unimaginable amounts of money. And by the way, I was joking about Miskiff.
Yeah,
chill out. I love Miskiff. And he doesn't, he does a decent amount, but it's not what I'm talking about. So everybody fucking calm down. So the thing is, like, but you care more about sustainability, you care more about, like, not fucking over your audience and not fucking over your community, and you care about having fun and, dominating the platform. So you hyper focus on that. But these corporations don't do that. They don't care about sustainability. They don't care about, like, how they manufacture their products or who manufactures their products, rather. All they care about is increasing shareholder value. The stocks go up. They want the number to go up all the time, nonstop, and they want to.
That makes no sense, though. It's like if I grew my stream to a certain point, right, by doing my formula and it's doing great, and some investor, we're like, oh, we're investing into your stream, right? And then they're like, oh, change this, change that for more products. Like, okay, but I got to this point doing that, and this formula is going to hurt the product or whatever. So, it doesn't really make sense though.
Yeah, but there is no product anymore because of the financialization of our market. We don't care about manufacturing products anymore. We care about the number going up.
Oh, okay.
So do you understand? That's
Yeah,
why
makes
like
sense.
that's why like there is more of an incentive to just like engage in stock buybacks, for example,
I get it
and,
now, I
and
get
all
it.
this other shit, rather than like literally manufacture stuff. Most of the vertical and horizontal integration on the supply chain occurs because they want to monopolize and they want to take on they want to dominate the industry in its entirety. That's why like Amazon owns like delivery, the delivery side of things. That's why Amazon owns factories that create products. It's no longer just a marketplace for where like other companies to come in and sell their products, right? And they do that so they can own a bigger piece of the pie, and every single step that you take towards that, you can fuck over your workers, you can do whatever the fuck you want, you can be as abusive as you want, as long as in the United States of America, as long as the consumer is not harmed, i.e. as long as the consumer gets a cheap good that is immediately delivered to them.
So they still buy it. The product still rolls.
It's literally legal for them to monopolize. That's how it works here, and that's unlike anything that's ever happened throughout history, or rather when it did happen in the history of the United States, there were antitrust laws set in place, but now our understanding of like monopoly busting and trust busting revolves around consumers getting cheap shit. Anyway. Pre-rolls info, since you were asking. Wait, I can disable the pre-rolls?
Basically,
Oh, that's new.
okay, it's not like that. You're still gonna get pre-rolls. See? Boom. So you can basically replace or reposition your ads smartly to where it doesn't hurt the content and it's actually better for the user.
When a streamer runs a 30-second ad break, pre-roll ads will be disabled for the next 10 minutes. When a streamer runs a 60-second ad break, they will be disabled for the next 20 minutes. When a streamer runs an ad break that's 90 seconds or longer, pre-roll ads will be disabled for the 30 minutes.
So then nothing happens, you run the ads, and then let's say your content gets boring, somebody leaves or clicks off, or and they come back, they're not gonna get the pre-roll, and they're gonna be able to enjoy the content again.
Oh, so streamers can now disable pre-roll ads for incoming viewers by regularly by regularly running ad breaks during their stream.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean by repositioning.
So it's not like you're not like literally fucking stopping all ads in its entirety. You're just okay, Aiden, thanks. Yeah. They did this because of you? Wait, what? No, they didn't. The standard density is 3 minutes an hour though? Yeah, I think so. I hope that was informative for you guys. Anyway, let's get to
You want some chicken?
Are you ordering chicken right now?
Yeah, you want some?
Wait, when are you gonna leave?
I have to be at 3 p.m. Oh, it's already 2:16. Wait, I probably have to go soon.
I mean, it'll come quick if you wanna, but I don't know how quickly you can eat it.
Interesting.
It's up to you.
I'll order some chicken. If it gets here, if it doesn't, you get it.
Okay. I mean, I'll give me some. Give me
Medium.
Give me hot. No, give me medium. Fuck it.
Yeah, hot. You're not gonna be able to eat the whole thing. I don't think.
Bitch, I eat. You're telling me I'm the fucking chicken connoisseur, motherfucker. I've had Dave's hot chicken before you were alive. Okay.
I can't. I literally cannot finish a single tender when it's
I've
hot.
literally been. I've been eating Dave's hot chicken when you were in level. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. No, not really. But
They're really good. They're really good. I love Dave's chicken.
I know the owners. Like the owners are friends of mine.
They're rich, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Super rich. They own a bunch of different shit. They're young too.
I wonder if they pay the chicken their fair wage.
The chicken, the fair wage.
The employees.
They're saying bring your kid to work day.
Yeah. It's funny.
Oh man. What the fuck? Cooking competition? Hasan trending? What does that even mean?
Yeah, what even is that?
Why am I trending with a cooking competition?
28K tweets?
I'm always trending on Twitter. It's just because like I fucking breathe and motherfuckers are like, Oh, this dude is a piece of shit. Fuck this guy. Oh, never mind. A chicken shop owned by Hasan Saab was vandalized by locals of the village. Maybe that's why.
Jesus.
Maybe this like Twitter is like incorporating that with me into it. I don't know.
Vandalize your shop. Please donate. Please subscribe. Repair the shop.
I mean, I don't know where it is. If only Hasan and wait, what? If only Hasan and squad tweeted about the October 15 general strike, it totally would have happened. Oh, this is a joke. Okay. All people named Hasan are you? Yeah, I mean, according to Twitter, yes. All right, let's talk about Dennis Prager. Okay, my problematic fave, Dennis Prager.
Okay.
This is what we were watching. This is what we were gonna watch before xQc showed up. So let's take a look at what's going on. Themasius, I'll click on that in a second.
Well, because I derailed the fucking stream so badly.
Hey,
No, it's been great.
All good. I'm broadcasting from my home because I'm not going into the station as I have COVID. I came tested positive last week, and I have been
Is he not vaxxed?
steadily improving.
This is a demon. He's deaf. He's for sure vaxxed. Like, there's no fucking shot he's not vaxxed. You know what I mean? Motherfucker wearing a tie in his own house. Yeah, for real. What the fuck?
I don't understand. Wait, he's that? Okay, you continue then.
A lot of these people who like spread anti-vax rhetoric, like Tucker Carlson and shit, without a doubt are vaccinated. So like they literally are fucking vaccinated, and they tell others not to get vaccinated because they know that there's a lot of people in the audience that want that shows that they're edgy. You know what I mean? That shows that like these guys go against the grain, and that's why they do that.
Interesting.
This guy has been fucking linking me this strikes question mark thing over and over again. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, it's a meme here. xQc viewers when he doesn't stream for one day on strike. Good one, dude. You got it.
You got it. He clicked it. You did a thing.
Okay.
Jesus.
He's just been spamming it non-fucking stop. Okay, it was a good joke, dude.
Good one. Let's hear
At
this.
no point was I in danger of hospitalization. I have received monoclonal antibodies. That's Regeneron. I have, of course.
That's that shit that they put on Trump. Trump used that too.
Wait. I'm confused. So these guys get special treatment or like advanced that normal people don't get, and then they brag that they weren't at threat, whatever. How is that comparable?
Well, it's not even special treatment now because I feel like monoclonal antibodies are like in Texas and stuff and like other parts of the country they are allowing that to be used, but yeah, they do get the best healthcare. So you're right.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a president or whatever had like COVID, and then he was monitored heavily the whole wazoo, and then he shows up and is like, guys, I'm chilling because I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Well, number one, and even with all the juice, you could still tell that it was still kind of like affecting whatever, and he was trying to hold face. It was just kind of kind of weird.
And of course the wild thing is like, for example, they do this with like ivermectin, right? Like this was like the big thing that people were talking about. Like ivermectin is actually the secret sauce to like COVID recovery. It wasn't. I don't know why the fuck they chose to land on ivermectin, but some of the desperate countries were thinking that could potentially be good. It's a dewormer, right? And ivermectin originally, or the most common usage of it, is horse dewormer.
Oh, cool.
So people that didn't have access to like regular ivermectin from the doctor would literally go to the feed stores and get fucking horse dewormer paste, and they would like put it on toast, and like they were talking to one another in like Facebook. Yeah, you didn't hear about this?
Did that do anything?
I mean, it doesn't. It's a dewormer, so it just like sheds your interior lining in your back, in your fucking intestines, but not really. Ivermectin showed that it could prevent COVID-19 replication in a petri dish in concentrations too high for human use. Yes, humans have used ivermectin, the human version of the ivermectin, which is not concentrated in a horse paste style fucking concentration, is used for curing river blindness, not COVID-19. And there are no studies that show despite what fucking dumbasses on the internet think. There aren't studies that show that ivermectin is actually successful in curing COVID. So yeah, people were literally going to the fucking feed stores and getting they were going to the feed stores and getting like the horse brand of it, whereas the wealthy people can like still go to their doctors and be like, give me the regular, you know, good stuff.
Oh, but did they have like good results, or was it like, oh, look, it worked, I'm chilling, but and then it's like a result based analysis and it doesn't work?
It's just not how proper scientific research is conducted off of like one faulty study where the results are greatly exaggerated, which is precisely what happened. A study that was pulled before being peer reviewed. Yeah, ivermectin was found, made up numbers in horse doses like 3,000 human doses. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So, you know, instead of getting the fucking vaccine, they did this.
For
I gotta pee.
a year and a half, not
I'll
years.
be back.
Been taking hydroxychloroquine from the beginning with zinc. I've taken Z-Pak, the erythromycin, as the Zelenko protocol would have it. I have taken ivermectin. I have done what a person should do if one is not going to get vaccinated. It is infinitely preferable to have natural immunity than vaccine immunity.
Huh?
And that is what I hoped for the entire time. Hence, I engaged with strangers, constantly hugging them, taking
question for
photos
chat. Wait for chat. Wait. Even if, let's say that, I don't know the science behind it. It would be better to have natural immunity than for the vaccine, but you have to go through the process of actually getting it in the first place, right? Which is definitely more risky and dangerous, correct or no? It's a question. No? Okay, interesting. No? Correct. It's not better. It's not even better? It's not even better.
What's the question?
Well,
Don't get too close to it.
Okay, I was just wondering if, because he's saying that natural immunity is infinitely better.
It's not.
Okay, it's not.
So natural immunity has the capacity to give you like good immunity, but the problem is that it's inconsistent. So the vaccine is consistent and also therefore better than natural immunity. Like it's way riskier to rely on natural immunity. We don't know exactly how long you maintain that natural immunity, like how many antibodies are created in your body.
Oh, it's more quantifiable, and you can. It's more quantifiable when you know how much you've given at what time precisely, and then how much you'll retain or whatever.
Yes. Whereas the vaccine, Hasan, that is not correct. It absolutely is. The vaccine has from as far as we understand, a 6-month timeline of giving you maximum, not immunity, obviously, in the sense that like you're fully fucking never gonna get COVID, but a decent amount of protection from the worst symptoms of COVID, hospitalization, death, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the risks of getting it naturally, like, oh, dude, I'm gonna try to get infected to be immune to it. It sounds sort of really counterintuitive.
Yeah. Whereas with natural immunity, you have a likelihood of getting a good amount of antibodies, but it's not a 100% likelihood that you're gonna get the level of efficacy even that a vaccine gives you, level of immunity even that the vaccine gives you. Of course, the most immunity and the most protection you get is if you are vaccinated and still got COVID, then you're still the fucking most protected. So, it's really fucking stupid. Yeah, 30% of people don't even develop antibodies when they just get straight COVID. So, natural immunity versus vaccines, which are stronger. Let's compare the reinfection breakthroughs and vaccine breakthroughs. Natural immunity is much weaker than the vaccine protection. By how much? Vaccine is 9 times stronger in May, 2 times stronger during Delta variant. I have breakthrough infection with J&J, and my wife and I have been sick for 6 fucking weeks and still sick. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Anyway, so there is that problem as well. So this notion that like this notion that like natural immunity gets you full coverage is fucking bullshit.
Them knowing that I was making myself very susceptible to getting COVID, which is
bro, I mean, this dude is already old as dirt, but like it is wild to me that he fucking sounds like even more like death than he normally does.
Indeed, as bizarre as it sounded, what I wanted
Doesn't
in the
help
hope
using
that
Skype.
I would
Yeah, I mean, he's
like fucking Skype, dude.
he's
Fuck
a boomer.
off.
He's a boomer.
achieve natural immunity and be taken care of by therapeutics. That is exactly what has happened. It should have happened to the great majority of Americans. The number of deaths in this country owing to COVID is a scandal, which one day will be clear to Americans.
The fuck?
Okay.
This motherfucker is still like during his COVID recovery, dude, he's still fucking lying, dude. It's wild to me. Okay, not an anti-vaccine loony. I was vaccinated, but every one of their mothers tells me something different. How do I know what to believe? I mean, unironically, do your own fucking research from like qualified publications that are adequately representing and accurately representing the fucking data, okay? And not Facebook and memes, okay? I try to do that as best as I can here. This stuff is really complicated, but ultimately you can't go wrong when you go to the CDC's website, you know what I mean? Where they actually tell you. I'm not asking you to go read fucking studies. That would be a silly expectation. But, you know, think critically about the information that you are reading. What are some of the interests that this person might have? If they're fucking trying to sell you vitamin C or trying to sell you like an alternative medication, then they probably are a grifter and they're trying to fucking shill some product to you. Ask a doctor if you have that. That's the best thing that you can do, obviously. But a lot of Americans don't have fucking doctors that they can go to. A lot of Americans don't have primary care physicians that they can be like, hey, what's up? Calling up your doctor. I'm going to ask some questions. Like, so it just, it doesn't work. Vaccines don't stop COVID infections outright. They give you a better chance of not getting hospitalized, which is the entire point. Yes, exactly. Mostly abstain. Ruslan, thank you for the 25 get the subs. Also, before Bladixon gifted 50. Sorry, I forgot to read it. I got Moderna. Anyway, I don't believe that he is unvaccinated. I know he's like implying that he might be, but I just don't believe that. I think that a lot of these dudes get protected out the wazoo. Like Greg Abbott openly has gotten even the fucking booster and shit. Tucker Carlson hides the truth about his vaccination status, but he's definitely fucking vaccinated. Like 90% of Fox News is vaccinated. How are we nearly 2 years into this shit? People are still confused on this. Stop relying on right-wing grifters and your medical information and get fucking vaccinated. Yeah. Well, you already mentioned it. You already said it. Are you leaving before the food comes?
Yeah, it's your food now because I have to go. I'm late.
Oh, what the fuck?
I didn't see time fly. Time flew by when I'm having so much fun with my favorite streamer.
Yeah, right, dude. Okay, well, I mean,
I actually had a lot of fun though. If people say, "Oh, he's bored," I enjoy listening and whatnot. People I actually enjoy sitting there and just listening, man. I don't mind it, and I had a lot of fun. And I'll see you like in a minute.
okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
I'll see you in a multitude of ways in a couple minutes, in a couple hours or days.
Okay, all right.
Okay, have a good show, man.
All right, bye guys.
Bye, Hasan.
Bye. Dave Rubin also tries to hide it. Yeah, that's right, boys. The rich keep getting richer, baby. This is how I stay at fucking top 13. You know what I'm saying? I get number 1 to get me fucking chicken tendies, which I will consume basically for free. You know what I'm saying? That's right, dude. That's fucking right. That's how we do it.
Pretty better to me. Okay,
Yeah. All right.
And thanks for the help.
See you guys later.